சார் ஒரு நிமிஷம்.
ஓகே சார்.
லைவ் ஸ்ட்ரீம் ஆரம்பிச்சு. இட்ஸ் ஸ்டார்டட் சார்.
ஆன் ஆக போகுது சார். ஓகே.
ஆரம்பிச்சிருச்சு. லைவ்னு வருது.
ஓகே சார். அது
பாருங்க.
I think it started. Okay. Sudha ma'am.
குட் மார்னிங் சார். சொல்லுங்க சார்.
அந்த யூடியூப் மட்டும் கொஞ்சம் அந்த இது கஷ்டமா அதே ஆன் ஆயிடுச்சு மேடம்.
ஆமா சார். நீங்க டிஃபால்ட் ஆன்
ஆயிடுச்சு. ஸ்டார்ட் ஆயிடுச்சு. ஓகேவா?
ஓகே சார். ஓகே சார்.
சார் அவங்கள கோஹோஸ்டா மாத்தி விட்டுருங்க. எதுக்கும் ஒரு இதுக்கு. சுதா மேடத்தை.
யூடியூப் லைவ் ஸ்டார்ட் ஆயிடுச்சு. ஓகே. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay sir. Thank you.
So good morning once again. Good morning once again to everyone. I welcome you all for this important tips and tricks for better placements program. On behalf of our department, I welcome Rupa Sri, who is our alumni and who has completed his MCA in 2021 current outgoing batch. She is one of the very student who got placed in Capgemini. Okay, and she is also has done a few projects like students project, and she is also involved in many activities along with the department. Once again, I thank Rupa Sri for accepting our information to take this session. Now I welcome Rupa Sri to give his session. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Good morning, all. This is Rupa Sri. Yes, sir. Am I audible?
Okay. So now you can start your session. Thank you.
Yeah. Good morning, all. Actually, I am your senior, but due to this pandemic, we couldn't meet together. So hi all. So today I'm just going to give you important tips and tricks for a better placement, campus placement. So you guys know your placement is coming. You have been logged in, registered yourself for the superset.
Yes, but with
sir. Hello, sir.
Rajkumar sir,
yes,
I think
audible.
Okay.
Yeah. So you guys would have registered in your superset. So the companies would have been started to open their application form. So you would be guys applying it. So here I'm just going to tell you about the small tricks that you have to do while your placement is coming. Okay. So let's just start the session. I'll just give you some introduction before we go to the preparation of the placement. Some basics point. Okay. So every company is just mostly focusing on the problem solving skill. So you guys should be very good in a problem solving skill because it will help you to solve a coding or an aptitude problem which are asked by the companies nowadays. And the companies when they're recruiting, they don't see that you're MCA or your BE computer science or your BTech or your mechanical engineering, nothing. They just see each and individual people has the skill which they require. They just need a coding skill, a problem solving skill, and a good communication and self-confidence team. Okay. So you guys should have these qualifications. It doesn't matter like you're just studying MCA, so you guys won't be equal to BTech. It doesn't matter at all in the company. They just see what is your skill. And next, when you're going for a company, the most important thing they ask about, where did you do your placement internship? So to get these internship, you must have some basic knowledge. So don't go to an internship where they say that just providing internship and doing. So when you're going to choose an internship, just select that what knowledge, what programming knowledge you have. And if you are guys are interested in Java, just take the internship based on Java, like a machine learning, or you want to explore something new, just explore to the recent topic and do internship on it and do some of the latest projects. Don't go and do in an internship like in a paid one to an old, like there would be something called in the internship that we give money and get some project. Don't do at all, because if you do this, you don't even have an idea like what is the project is about. Because in an interview, the main thing they ask is where did you do your internship and what type of project you do. So you must have a good knowledge in your internship language. Okay. So now I'll just say you how to prepare for your placement. So in placement, you will be going through 4 rounds. The first round here will be a coding, that is an aptitude come coding round. So here in this coding, they will be asking about data structures, algorithms, and a competitive programming language. Competitive programming is nothing but they'll be giving you a problem based on a real life situation. With that, you need to code a program. And you should also have some knowledge on the theory subject like operating system, DBMS, computer network, computer graphics, or Java theory, and many more things. And you also need to have some extra skills. Extra skills in your CV is like doing courses in NPTEL, Udemy, Coursera, Unacademy. There are many platforms which is even available for free or for cost. So you need to build your resume strong. The people when they are taking for us placement, they do shortlist. So first, what they see is more than yourself is your resume. So you need to show you have these many skills, you have done many things, you have to have many certificates because they see that maybe you may have some more skills, but without certificates, they won't acknowledge you. So you have to show that you have many skills, you have to do many certifications. Okay. So next will be like an internship. Internship is like to do a good project, as I told before. It should be related to a real life thing. And applying coding contest. And now, guys, you'll be hearing about the TCS coding contest, which is giving a direct recruitment to the interview of your placement. So you can do like this because doing like this will increase your confidence and just create a interest in coding because people nowadays are not concentrating on coding. So you should make sure that you attend some coding contest so that you'll have a knowledge of how they are asking in coding and how we need to build ourselves. And as I told this before, you need to build a strong resume. And next will be networking. This is mostly for off-campus people who are just trying to do. So like creating a LinkedIn profile and applying to company or asking to refer. This will be just totally when you're doing it off-campus. And as of now, our college is giving us placement, so you no need to do this. And give many interviews. Just don't. There are many mock interviews. Our staff will be conducting mock interviews. There are many training which our placements will be giving. Please go and attend the interview. If you go and attend only, you will be knowing that what are you facing trouble. Are you facing trouble in the communication skills or you're lacking of knowledge or what? So try to give more interviews. And the most important thing in the interview is about tell me about yourself. Many people gives a lack on it because they don't have a big confidence and talking when the camera is on. So you guys go and stand in front of the mirror and just talk about yourself. Just talk 10 or 15 minutes about your self introduction. You talk with others, communicate in English. Don't get scared. Keep on talking. If you get practice only when you're going to an interview, they'll be get impressed. The 2 minute talk of your self introduction is just going to judge you like how is your communication skill. So give it bolder and just show that you are confident enough. So now let us give a small gesture about how these rounds are going to happen. The first round in the online campus will be a shortlisting candidates. So this candidate shortlisting will be based on your percentage, but more than percentage, they just check on your resume. They just check what skills you have. Do you have any extra skills compared to the other candidates? So you need to improve your skills. You need to do many certificates and many things. And not only about your percentage matters there. You should also have some knowledge in your coding skills and aptitude, everything. Because the first thing when after the shortlisting happens, only when your resume is strong. So you need to have many certificates like external certificates, or you have to express your whole thing. What are you? How fit you are you in the resume? So that the people would be saying that okay, comparing to other this person has something special, so let me take him for the next round. So like that, it goes in the shortlisting candidate. The person doesn't know who you are, what you are, what is your percentage, nothing. They just see your resume. So the resume is going to play a major role for your recruitment. So you guys should make sure that your resume is so crisp, bold. It should be not unwanted information shouldn't be there. Your resume should be so short as well as it should be crisp. Like you have this much knowledge, you have to mention it. Don't think that the page is going long and all. But for that, don't give a long pages of paras. Just try to keep your resume for about 2 pages and not more than that, because the freshers they expect us to keep a resume for just for 2 pages. Resumes more than 2 pages they don't allow it, they don't accept in company. So make sure you have your resume below or about to 2 pages. So next we'll be having an aptitude come coding round. So I'll talk about the aptitude later. First I'll go to the coding round. So in this round, the most important thing is you need to clear the coding round to go to the next round. But you, for this coding round, you need to invest a lot of time to build logic, to build the skill which will help you crack this round. So companies, what they expect you in the coding round is to have a knowledge on time complexity or a space complexity of algorithm, logical skills, technical skills, problem solving skills, and optimization skills. And so in this round, they will be giving you a coding round can be based on an MCQ or a paper test. But make sure that you understand the question well, you have a good knowledge in the program. When I'm saying for coding, the most languages used for coding are C++, Java, and Python. Nowadays, only they're using Python, but only in some companies they approve Python. For most of the companies for coding, they just go with C, C++, and Java. So you make sure that you have a good knowledge in coding, at least in C++ or in Java. So in this round, they'll be also giving some MCQ. So in this, they will give some moderate level coding questions. So most of these companies conduct their coding at HackerRank or HackerEarth, or some companies have their own test for codings. So here they will also be asking a logical reasoning questions, like questions related on technical skills like operating system, DBMS, networking, or computer graphics. Or it can be a question based on basic mathematics or output based question. One more thing, it depends on the company. Some company just keep 1 round of coding, some people keep 2 round of coding. It just totally depends on the company. And mostly the coding round and the aptitude round will be one. It depends on the company, it's going to be 1, 2, or 3. So next will be the technical round. So first, when you clear this aptitude and coding round, and then you will be going to the technical round. So in this technical round, you will be generally having 2 to 4 interview sessions in you. So these questions will be something related to the coding. They'll give you a problem and ask you the best solution to approach to solve the problem. And from this, they will check your building skills. They'll also be asking some theory questions like OS or computer network, DBMS, and everything. So you just guys need to be ready. And also in the technical round, they'll be asking the coding questions which they were asked in the programming part, in the test. So you guys, when you're doing your coding test, you have to make sure that you know what the coding question is, so that when they're asking in the technical round, like how did you solve that problem, how did you do, you should be able to explain them, like I use this approach, why did you use this approach. There are many questions. And sometimes the technical round also, they ask us to share the screen, and they give some problems and ask us to program in front of them, so we need to type the program. So make sure that you have a good knowledge in your technical coding skills. So next is a HR round. So if you just clear this coding and technical round, HR round is going to be very easy for you guys, because mostly in your HR round is just only based on communication. So I believe that we all have a good communication. So it won't take a much matter for you, but you have to also concentrate on HR round, because it's going to be the final round that which they are going to select you or not. So the basic questions asked in HR are just like, tell me your strength and weakness, tell me about yourself, your hobby, and they'll be asking questions about salary. So if they ask more, don't say that I'm expecting this much salary. No, you should just say it depends on the company, it depends on the role, because we are not much to talk about the salary, because if we talk about like that, they think that we are something called as money minded. So we should always not talk about the salary or salary based question. And in this round, you should make sure that you are confident, because this round just mainly focus on your personality. So next is the coding language. Now you guys would have your one question in your mind, like which language is best for programming and which should we choose and which should I master. So honestly, I will tell you, like, it's not like in which language is best. It's just that like what language you know and how good you are in it. So some of the language which are used mostly in this programming contest or in the programming round are Java, C++, C and Python. But in some companies they prefer Python and some companies they don't. So I would suggest you guys to have a good knowledge in C, C++ and Java, and Python to be an additional one. So why I would be recommending C, C++ or Java? Because in C, C++, Java, mostly you will have the data structure concept, which will be very helpful. And mostly Java is used in industry like Spring Boot, Java Framework. Most company use these things. So I would be suggesting you to have a good knowledge in Java and C++, because C++ is just fully based upon data structures and algorithm. So you guys should have a good knowledge in it. So you will be asking me like, how can we learn the programming languages? So I would be suggesting you two ways: by investing on some coding platform, investing your time on a coding platforms like Coding Ninjas, Coding Block, Udemy, Coursera. But I won't be advising you to just spend your money and learn it. There are many sites also which are giving you for free. So learn it from them. As well as you can just have some website which give you free content like Fresher Site, Greek or Greek, Tutorial, W3 Schools, Unacademy. And there are many YouTube channels which give you more about your technical skills. They explain like how it should be and how you need to talk. So I prefer you guys to go and look around. So when I'm talking about data structures and algorithm, mostly this is the base of your coding, because when you're going to go for a coding round, the questions will be mostly based on these 10 parts. That is on array, linked list, stack, queue, advanced data structure, binary tree search, heap, hash, hashing map, and all. So you guys should have a more technical as well as theoretical knowledge in this, so that when they're asking something questions on the coding pro part, you would be able to imply this topic and will be able to do the coding part. So algorithm is just nothing like a step to solve the problem. These data structures list which is given is just a some set of problems that you can solve these problems, which are mostly used for algorithm, because these are the very important part of the coding perspectives. So you will be asking like, where can I get these topics and where can I refer? So I would be suggesting you to go to like Fresher Site, Greek or Greek, and HackerRank and HackerEarth is the most important in this, because most of the companies they keep their coding part and technical round everything on HackerRank on HackerEarth. It's bit difficult to clear, but if you guys started practicing from now on, so when they are keeping their test, it will be very easy for you to do, because these this resource have a learning concepts and also do a practice for each concept, like how this program should be done, and they also give some solutions, something, some they have some practice link in YouTube which you can refer, like how we can solve this problem, how they are implying this technique in it. And next and next is about the competitive coding. As I told you before, you have to attend more coding contests, because it will help you just not only to know how good you are in coding, but also to know that, okay, I'm lacking in this area. I should learn more about the coding. I should know more about this. I'm good in this. I'm not good in this. It helps you to understand where you are and where how much you should go forward. You guys would be thinking like just coding part, right? We'll take care. No, because coding plays a main role in the recruitment. They just check till you get placed. They'll be checking how is your coding. They would be testing your coding at each and every round. It starts from the aptitude round. In the aptitude round also they have something, a, a part called a coding session or technical session, that where we'll be having some coding part, as well as you come to the technical round, again you'll be having some coding. So make sure that you're very very good in coding, more than coding. And also the first thing to clear for this for your campus is your aptitude and your verbal, because this is going to play a major role in it. When we come to aptitude and verbal, many people would be good at technical like coding and things, but people would be lacking in aptitude and verbal. If you guys clear your first round only, you will be able to show your technical and coding skills to the person. So for that you have to be very good at aptitude and tech part and verbal part. So when I was telling about the, as I told you before about the technical round, some of the topic, the basic topics which we asked in theory in the coding or technical round will be like DBMS, OS, networking, because most of the companies are based on networking. So you guys really need to know more about the networking and this DBMS, system design and system testing. So you guys learn more. And some important topics about this aptitude. Aptitude will be like allegation and mixtures, average, boat and stream, calendar clock, compound and simple interest, logarithm, permutation and combination, profit and loss, pipes and systems, ratio and proportions, stock and ratio, time and distance, time and work, and probability. These are the most important, which has more weightage in your aptitude rounds. And you guys need to learn this, because you guys will think that I have good in average and allegation, I leave this time and work. No, because each is going to play an important role. Each point is going to decide you. You may be having a good knowledge, you have done this. Maybe you don't have a good knowledge in permutation and combination, and you're going to skip 4 or 5 problems regarding it and going to do best. But there'll be also the person who will be doing best in all the one. I'll be having the top score. And when you're doing your aptitude, it doesn't matter that how much you do. It matters about the timing, like when you complete it, as well as how much you scored. Because people nowadays are studying for a job. If everyone needs a job, so everyone would be working hard for it. So we guys also need to crack it. So we shouldn't leave any single topic saying that it's difficult or let us see that later. I will not learn it for this company's technical round, aptitude round. I'll go to the, when the other companies coming, I'll see in it, I'll clear that. Don't you do, you guys shouldn't do this, because each and every company is going to play a role. Because first we will be getting the most highest packages, then the medium package companies will be coming. So first is going to be like a bumper. You will be getting something like 25 lakh per annum, 50 lakh per annum. There are many companies who will be coming first. We'll be thinking like, okay, we no need to practice anything regarding the aptitude. We'll just go and do. If luck is there, we'll go to the next round, or else okay, we'll go to the next company will come. We'll apply that and go. Though you guys shouldn't do this, because if we say next company will come, we'll take care. Next company will come, we'll take care. So if you're going to say like this, so every company will go. So when you're going to start a company, you will be applying for it. So you know that you're going to apply for this company. For example, now if you're going to get Nutranics company, so you're going to say that I'm applied for Nutranics company. So you guys should get ready. So you just see what are the company, what are they expecting, what are they working on. If they're working on network, so the question is going to be mostly based on network, based on your aptitude and technical. They are going to ask something like that. So see, refer the net. The Chrome is there, which gives you more information about like what is the company is going to ask for the previous year question paper. So for example, I'm saying now Nutranics company, you can go and search about what is this company and what are they working on. So you'll get idea about what are the questions they are going to ask. And if you search about the aptitude topic asked in the question in this company, so there are many sites which giving, not just giving like the portion that they're going to ask this much topic, but also going to say that going to give a previous year question answers or a pre-mock test. There are many sites which are giving for free. So you can use these websites and learn more. So if you learn more, you will be knowing that these topics are going to come. I need to cover this. So if you guys started preparing when the day you're going to apply for a company, it will be very easy when you guys are going for the aptitude round, because aptitude round is the first and foremost round. They are going to decide you whether you're going to go to the next round or not. Maybe you guys are very good at technical skills. You say that you have a good technical skills. I'm just bit weak in aptitude. You shouldn't say like that, because aptitude is the gateway to go to the next level. If you guys couldn't clear in aptitude, then how will be going and proving to the company that you're very good in technical and I'm prominent for this? So you guys shouldn't take aptitude as a loose part. So you guys should work more in this aptitude, because there are many people who are good in technical but weak at aptitude. Because of it, they are not able to clear the first round and they are struggling at the first round itself. Aptitude and verbal. So when I'm coming to the verbal part, people think that verbal is just sort of an English. Okay, let's leave it, or no need to prepare. We'll go there and directly do. We are very good at English. But still, I would suggest you guys to work more on verbal also, because they see more verbal parts than aptitude. If you have some aptitude 50 percentage, they give 50 percentage weightage on the verbal part to check how good are you in English or how good are you on the verbal part. And companies like Wipro and Infosys, they mostly give you a session after verbal called essay writing. They give you a time about 15 to 20 minutes and ask you to write an essay for 1,000 words, exactly 1,000 words, not even a single word above 1,000. But you can write it below. But you guys should be very good at essay writing then. So the main part in these companies are both aptitude and English to clear the first round. So you guys need to give weightage for both the parts and work hard on it. And this is just the starting of your campus. So just the company would be have started to come. So it's a good time. If people haven't started practicing or working on aptitude and verbal part, I would suggest you guys just start working from today. If you say, okay, I'll work on tomorrow, we'll see it later, it won't work at all. Because I do know some people who say that, okay, let's work on from tomorrow, because there are not many companies will come. Let's see, if this company is not giving, I'll go to next company. If next is not giving, I'll go to the next one. But at last, nothing would be there for you. Then you have to be working very hard. At that time, many people like you would say, who's saying that, okay, let's see your next company, they would be also working hard at that last point, at the last edge, to get placed in that company. So the competition gets high. So now, yes, now also you have more competition, but some people would be like, okay, let's see. So at that time, if you work hard and if are you able to clear it, then it would be very easy for you to clear the placement. So So as I was saying you, for off campus, and you guys don't think about off campus as of now. Okay, if I'm not getting placed on campus, I'll go to off campus. It is easy to some people would be saying like, more than on campus, off campus would be easy, because I too had some friends who were saying that in on campus I have to work with whole SRM, whole engineering, as well as MCA department. It's going to be around 4,000 to 7,000. If I go to off campus, I would be just competing with 200 people or 500 people. More than 2,000 or 5,000, 200 is easy for me to compete. Don't do such things, because on campus is a very important place in your life. You guys don't understand this, how on campus is going to play a good role in your life. But after, when your college gets over, after the final year of your final semester, you will know how the on campus was. And if you're going to go for an off campus interview, you know how the pain would be, because they will say off campus that here it's there it's there. When we go there, finding a work is difficult in off campus, because they would be having a vacancy of one or two. But the application would be for 500 or 700. For two places, they are going to filter from 700. It's very difficult to compete because there will be many people in off campus. They are not just only freshers are going to be there. There will be also people who have experience would be joining you in your off campus. So when it goes to off campus, more than the freshers, they give prominent to the prominent or the first come the first look for the experienced people, because when we are just going when we are going to and I'm going to a person, I'm saying that this person is experienced in the work and this person is going to be a fresher, I'll obviously choose the experienced person because I don't need him to explain the work or teach him the work. He knows it. When I am going to give him a training of 1 week, he'll understand what is going on and what should be done. So obviously they will be giving first preference to the experienced person rather than the fresher. But when it comes to on campus, everyone will be first freshers. And if you're going to go on campus, they'll be giving many trainings when you got selected. They will train you like as a full stack developer or whatever the requirement is. It is. They'll give you full training. You no need even to worry. But what the one thing you need to keep on the mind is you should be a learner, a good learner, because they'll be teaching you lot of things. When you're going to this on campus, you will be knowing things because people will starting competing with you. Your friends would be there. Their friends would say, I didn't study today, let us study tomorrow. No, I'm not going to prepare for this. They won't say you that they're going to study or they're going to prepare for this. But when when the aptitude round is over, when the results is coming, you will be knowing they would have done more better than you. You'd be asking like how? They'll just say simply, it's luck, dear. How do I know? I didn't do anything. I just did inky pinky ponky. It is not at all. Everyone works for this because everyone needs a job. No one is like a person called that I don't need a job. I'm just going to. There just one or two. Okay, so we people studied MCA or this higher education mainly to focus on our job. Yes, we need education, but it's the main focus for a job. So when the online exams or the campus are coming, just focus and give more importance, because when you are missing the opportunities, we don't know how much opportunities we are going to get. Because and now today is a pandemic situation, the people are firing everyone, they are firing every people when they are giving recruitment. So we should understand the importance of the recruitment and work harder and stronger for it. You guys may think like, okay, this if this is not best, I'll go to the next company. It's not like that, and as simple as you think in the industry. Maybe I was also as a student like you, I would also think like, okay, if this company is not coming, okay, let me go to the next one or think about like other company. But it's how much harder it was. I know when I left the many good companies, because at the starting, like you, I was also like, okay, if this company is not working out, I'll go to the next one. There anyway, our placement, our college is going to give us many companies. We'll just have a look in one. If one is not clicking, we'll go to the other. We have luck. We'll pray God and we'll just do like inky pinky ponky and we'll do the things. It will work out. It is not going to work out at all unless and until you give the effort to it, because there are many people like you who want the work. They'll be giving lot of effort in this. We might not know it. They'll be silently working at the side. They'll be working on it. When they got clear, they'll say, oh my god, I don't know how did I got clear. That would be the answer, but they would have worked inside. So I would just say you guys to work hard on the aptitude and verbal, because technical is going to be a second round and this aptitude and the verbal is just going to play a major role. How much good you are in technical, if you clear aptitude and the first round, when they will know, the company recruiters will know you. Okay, you might think I'm good at technical round, so I'm coding or coding language, programming language, or some you'd be having some special called networking, something. So you may think like, okay, for me cracking this placement all is going to be a very easy way. But seriously, unless and until you're going to clear an aptitude round or verbal round, thinking of the next round is space. Because without clearing the aptitude round, you guys are not able to go to the technical round. If you go to the technical round only, you will able to prove yourself that you have a good knowledge in technical skills. How do the recruiters know? they won't, because they wanted to filter people. The best way of filtering people is just the aptitude, because they itself know that not many people are very good at aptitude. There are many people who are not good, so they'll filter in that way to make sure that they have a very small bunch to go to the next round. But we shouldn't give that opportunity to them. We must always clear that aptitude at most as possible. Because when I was doing the aptitude round, I did all the round clear, but in 2 3 companies I didn't get shortlisted for the next round. I was thinking like why I didn't get shortlisted. Even if I did very good in aptitude, they were checking about the timing, like how when did I complete it. When I took around 45 minutes to complete the aptitude round, my friends were taking just 30 and 20 minutes to complete an aptitude round. So they said that I might be good in aptitude, but the timing also matters there. They are also giving importance not only to the aptitude mark, but also to the timing which they finished. So for so now I'm saying that the timing is important. For that, don't just give the wrong answers and I finished it very fast, they're going to select me. No, not at all. Your answer should be also right, as well as the timing should be also maintained. So you guys should prepare for both the way, like you're going to clear, you're going to give the correct answers for the aptitude, as well as not spending more time in a single question. 1 minute maximum for a question, just skip to the next question. I would say 30 seconds, but okay, as a fresher being, I understand like how we'll be feeling. So 1 minute for an aptitude question, maximum, not more than that. You shouldn't stand at a single question, because you might know the next question, but you don't know one question, so you'll be sitting idle there for around 2 to 3 minutes, and you'll be wasting the time. So, when going to the next question, you will be able to clear that. So maybe because of this one question, you guys shouldn't miss the next question, which you know more well. So most important part in this would be aptitude, timing, as well as the way how, when, and how you finish it. So make sure that you maintain timing as well as good knowledge or shortcuts in aptitude. And one more thing I would say is like pre-placement talk, which is given by the company. You guys, some guys will think that it's going to be a pre-placement talk. They're going to say about what is the company and how, why should we attend. No, you guys should really attend the pre-placement talk, because when the pre-placement talk itself, they are going to explain like what is this company and what are they working about, what are going to expect from you, salaries and all the next part. So they'll be telling like what they will expect from you and what they want from you. So with that, you would be able to get the knowledge. Okay, they are expecting me something like this, so I should prepare for this one, so that I'm able to clear the aptitude round. So make sure that you are ready for it and you're going to clear it. So, and I told you guys, these are going to be the important aptitude questions. So I guess you have to take a screenshot, or else you can take the screenshot now, so that I'll go to the next session.
I will take a screenshot, Rupa, and I will forward to them.
Okay, sir. So before I'm just going to the aptitude topics, I'll just give you a small things, like when you see with the campus placement interviews, basically for the technical or the HR round, the key skills which they expect from you is going to be a communication skill, because in the companies you're going to communicate with the clients. So the main thing they see that how you communicate with them, problem solving skill, as I was discussing before with you, the team player. When they are asking what is your interpersonal skills and how good you are you in, and you're going to say you are a team player or you have a good leadership skill, you should say a scenario and say them that, for example, if I'm going to say a leadership skill, I have a good leadership skill, and you should explain them how, because once in a department I was leading a session, or I was taking this, I have a good leadership. I have proved this thing. So I have this much good qualities in myself which help me to make my leadership more good. You have to explain them how good you are in. Um, And you should be open, and you should also tell to the interview that your openness to learning, because some people would be saying that I'm good at Java, I'll be only working at Java and not working on .NET or machine learning or else. You shouldn't say that. You should always say to them that your openness to learning. This is also one of the key points which they expect to you. A good communication skill, openness to learning, because people, they would be recruiting you for Java, but suddenly they would be having a, they need a person for .NET or for some other thing. They will say that you need to work on .NET. That time you can't say that I don't know .NET, I can't work in it. You shouldn't say such things. You should say fine, I learn it. They'll give you training obviously, but you should be also a self learning. You should learn more than they say, because they will be learning, they'll be telling you five things, means you have to know other five things which they haven't told, because they, you would be thinking like, okay, they're teaching these five things, I'm good at these five things, so I'll be able to work. No, they'll just tell you the most important five things. They're not going to say the sub important or the least important thing. But when you're working on it, it will not just only in a project or in some part, it will not only just depend on that five skills, it will be more. So we need to know more about the thing. If they're going to teach about Java or .NET or whatever it is, if they're going to take this topic, they, you guys will be knowing they're going to take this. So learn more about this, know each and everything about it, so that it will be very useful in future. Just don't blindly mug up, or this is this. Don't go that. Understand the concept. Try to compare the concept with real life and see, because when you're comparing like this with the real life, it will be more easy for you guys to understand, and it will be in your memory for a long time. You're going to mug up or going to just buy hard things. At a particular point you lose it, or when you get tense you lose, because we have just mugged up or just by-hearted things. So when you're going to, when they're asking at the nervousness, you completely forget it. You just completely forget each and everything. The thing which will be remembered in your mind is just only what you understand. So with your understand, maybe you can't just say full theoretical, but you can just say what you understand. That also matters in an interview. It doesn't matter that you're going to give in a proper English, a proper paragraph. No, they just check your understanding, so make sure you understand each and every concept very well. Okay. So guys, I'll be going to the aptitude question. So any questions for the placement thing or anything else before I continue with the aptitude round?
You can go for aptitude. Any questions? I will ask, make them to ask at the end.
Okay, sir. um so So the ratio and proportion. As I was telling you, ratio or proportion is going to be one of the most important topics. Maybe if you're going to see in the aptitude round, morely 3 to 4 questions will be surely from ratio and proportion. So you guys make sure that you are very good at ratio and proportions part. Okay. So I'll just have taken a question. Find the combined ratio of 5 is to 6, 7 is to 9, and 10 is to 12. So here I give the options of 56 by 157, 65 by 99, 21 by 31, and 1 by 5. Which you think is the answer? Could you guys post it in the chat box? I'll give you 1 minute time.
Participants, you can just post it in the chat box. What will be the answer?
Guys, if you know about ratio proportion, you can give me the correct answer, or else just guess like what could be the answer. Okay, guys. I got two answers. 21 by 31, 56 by 157. Okay. But the answer is 65 by 99. How? Because it's a ratio A. So we know that the formula for ratio and proportions are A is to B and C is to D is going to be as AC is to BD. So with that, we are going to imply it here, which is 5 by 6 into 7 by 9 into 10 by 11, which is going to be 350 by 594. So the answer is going to be 65 by 99. So the next question. This is also one of the important question which I got in TCS NQT. So rupees 112.5 is divided among Subhash, Ragini and Gautam in such a way that 3 times Vivek share, 2 times Manisha's share and 4 times Sarah's share is equal. Calculate the individual share. So you have 4 options here. Option A is going to be 246, 369, 184.5. Option B is going to be 224, 350, 180.5. Option C has 250, 375, 187.5. And option D is going to be like 285, 384 and 195.5. So you guys can post it in the chat box like what could be the answer. Okay. So the answer is going to be option C, 250, 375 and 187.5. So how is it? So as we told, the first is going to be as 3 times of Vivek's, 2 times of Manisha and 4 times of Sarah share is equal. So let Suhas, Ragini and Gautam be as XYZ. So the given as per the equation is going to be 2x is equal to 3y is equal to 4z and x plus y plus z is going to be 812.5. So we are going to just add x plus 3x by 2 plus 3x by 4, which is going to be 812.5, which is, as we add this, we'll be getting as 13x. 13x is equal to, that is 812.5 into 4, which is going to be 3250. So when 13 is going to divide by it, the x value will be 250. So implementing it to y and z, we get as 375 and 187.5. So profit and loss. I guess people would be good at profit and loss because this is the one we are just learning from our childhood, like from 4th and 5th standard profit and loss. So let me ask you this question then. In a transaction, the profit percentage is 80% of the cost. If the cost further increased by 20%, but the selling price remains the same, how much is the decrease in the profit percentage? So let's assume that the cost price is 100. So what you guys think is the answers? Okay, so let me explain you like how this comes. So we are assuming as cost price as 100, and then so if it's 100, so then the profit would be 80%, that is 80, and the selling price would be 180. So if the cost is increased by 20%, the new cost price will be 120 and the selling price would be 180. So as you use the profit 60 into 120, and then we get the percentage of 50%. So the profit is increased by 30%. So simple interest. I guess simple interest is not the much difficult part. So find the simple interest of rupees 1000 for 10 years at 6% per annum. And you have the options of 60, 6,600 and 6. So what do you think the answer is? Sixty. Okay, I got an answer as 60. Anyone else? The answer is 600. So as we know the formula, when we are implying in it principal into rate into time divided by 100, which is 60,000 by 100 is going to be 600. But well tried, guys. So one more simple interest question. With this, I'll wrap the session of morning session. So if a sum of 25,000 is given as a loan for a period of 4 years with the rate interest 2%, 4%, 5%, and 6% for the first, second, third, and fourth year respectively, what is the total amount that has to be paid at the end of the fourth year? Your options are 29,250, 29,520, 25,920, and 25,290. So guys, work out and tell me what would be the answer. Okay, I got an answer as 29,920. Anyone else? Okay, 29,290. Okay. Okay, guys. So I'll go to the solution then. The answer is 29,250, and the solution is here. So we are going to add all the simple interest percentage, that is 2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6, which is going to be 17%. And you know the formula is amount is equal to principal plus rate of interest, and the principal is 100% of the amount. Therefore, the amount will be calculated as 100 plus 17, which is 117 percentage. So now using the formula 117 into 25,000 divided by 100 would be 29,250. So okay guys, with this I'll just wrap the session of the morning part. Do you have guys any question? I'll just stop sharing.
Rupa, thank you so much. Well, for students, many of you will be having a desire to get placed, but the reality is we have to perform only, then we could move forward. Okay. So
Yes,
this session we have organized so that we want to give you an eye opener about what we are supposed to do and how we are supposed to improve ourselves. Okay. So these are all very simple questions. You need not. The thing is, you just take it as a notable point, and you make sure that we keep on practicing. Only practicing makes things perfect. Okay. So from the department also, we are also trying to organize or trying to come up with lot of activities like this, and we will be trying to give you some practicing tests and all. Okay. So you just take this you please just take this as an eye opener, and you please identify yourself where you are now. Okay. So this is the right ideal time for you to start practicing and prepare yourself for the upcoming placements. Maybe in July, starting July, you'll be having a placement training sessions, and from the college also we are trying to organize a lot of sessions. Okay. So from all, in all aspects, we would like to help you, and we would like to enable you to get ready for placements. Okay. So I thank Rupa for her session, because we wanted somebody who is already placed through our campus placement, so that they may give you an experience about how they went through the placements. Okay. Once again, I thank Rupa for joining us with the session. She will join us in the afternoon session, 1:30 to 2:30. We are having the afternoon session, and I expect everyone to participate in that session also. Okay. You just consider this as an eye opener, what you are supposed to do for preparing for placements. Okay. From our side also, we are trying to help you, and we will be available for you all time to help you in placements. Okay. So I take this opportunity to thank once again Rupa Sri on behalf of our HOD NCA department, and on behalf of our department also. Looking forward to see you all in the afternoon session, which will begin by 1:30. Thank you, Rupa.
Rupa,
Thank you, sir. Yes, sir.
thank you, எனக்கு அது பிபிடி மெயில் அனுப்பிச்சிடும் எனக்கு.
Okay, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Rupa. Thank you. The next session we will join by 1:30. You please make sure that you are joining, and definitely it will be helpful. And you will be just the topics what we all need to know, and how to prepare, and how shall we proceed for enabling ourselves. Okay. So that is the main point about organizing such sessions. To invite your friends also to join. Yes. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, we can meet by 1:30 today afternoon, 1:30. Thank you.